Yo guys, welcome back to the Fryday Podcast. I'm your host, Big J.
I'm RJ.
I'm Anas.
And I'm Aameer, the owners of Love Don't Fade.
So today's a bit of a different episode. We've got two younger guys on. Obviously, we don't mind or we love supporting businesses that we believe in or we think that will do well.
Yeah, man.
So Aameer here, he done work experience at my garage.
Yep.
And then he told me about this thing that he's hoping to start. And he obviously went a bit in depth in that, and I thought, yo, this is a good thing. And he's young, obviously he's hungry for it. So I thought, you know what, let's give them a chance, let's give them an episode. So
yeah, 100, man. Anyone that's trying to do something, anyone that's trying to, make something of themselves, 100, man. That's big.
So do you want to explain your last thing, what it is, and
You can
how it
explain
came
that.
about, basically?
It's just we were sitting down one time and we were just thinking like, how can we make money? How can we make money? We were sitting and then eventually we came up with the idea of just starting a clothing brand. And then it took a bit of time. It's still in the work right now. And then yeah, that's really about it.
What made you think of a clothing brand? Because obviously, what was it? Did you brainstorm bare ideas?
We were brainstorming quite a lot, and then we were just thinking like everything's a bit too saturated at the moment. Like you have drop shipping where everybody's doing it, you have all of this, but then with a clothing brand, it's where you can make it or you can't. It's not very saturated.
And what made you think clothing brand? Why did you go clothing brand?
So we went with the clothing brand because we initially, right, we said to ourselves that with this clothing brand, because me and him, we wear like, high fashion clothes and stuff like
So
that.
basically, for you, Rahul, this guy, if you know what Jordan 4 black cuts are, this guy's got work experience at the garage. When I've told him, don't wear your expensive clothes with Jordan 4 black cuts on his feet. So yeah, that gives you an idea what kind of garments you wear. But why do you not wear these kind of garments? Like, where did you see them? What makes it? Or your mom and dad like fashionable, or do you see it out in the social media places? Or
Honestly, yeah, it's just like, we just see it on social media mostly. And it was just like, you know what, we might as well wear it.
You got to stay in touch. That's a difficult thing to stay in touch with what's going on, man.
It's a trend, isn't it?
yeah,
The trend, that's a job to stay on top of the trends, man.
and obviously, like someone's shit you wear is expensive. So how do you afford it? Or you just tell rents, or do you graft?
Do you know what answer?
Nah, I'll answer it, innit? It's just like savings and just like summer things that you to do.
You know why I rate this guy, yeah? Because he came to the garage as a work experienced kid, but he goes to me, I've got one series outside my yard, I need to start it, I need to flip it. Bro, obviously he's a younger, innit, yeah? And he's out there and he's asking me for help, so he wants to get it done, you get me?
Yeah, well,
so he just asked, obviously I didn't ask him that I'll do sell drugs, that's not what I meant. He flips whips, he might do this, might do that, he makes dough, innit? on the side.
no, that's it. Wait, for the audience, yeah, how old are you?
Me, I'm 15.
And how old are you?
16.
So
You
that,
get me?
that
And now they've got this idea of a clothing brand and they want to get it out there and we want to support them.
that's
man.
sick.
Yeah, so
Man.
clothing brand, you sat down, you did the brainstorm. What was the other ideas, if you don't mind me asking? You said drop shipping.
There was a drop shipping, and I'm not.
There was
too sure.
also, what's it called, growing social media accounts and then, gaining followers and just posting out videos and getting
And
money.
then selling them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So there's a growing, them TikTok shorts that you see with movies and stuff.
Yeah.
So once you get a certain amount of followers, you can start making money from it,
Okay.
from the creator fund. So we thought of doing that as well. And then we also thought about growing accounts with followers and then selling them off as well. Because if you see on TikTok, right, like, I'm not sure, but 100,000 follower account, it goes for around a bag.
I didn't even, you know what,
See what
yeah?
I'm saying?
Even with our thing, yeah, with TikTok, I'm not even like, I don't really update it, but I go on Instagram. I think it's because of my age, yeah. But TikTok's where it's at, isn't it?
I think it's age as well. I think it's fully age, bro. Because I didn't get on high five. Like, I'm not high five. Fucking hell, what's it?
Man's on the high five. You probably know what high five is.
Wait, Snapchat. I didn't know. I didn't get on the Snapchat.
I don't think you man were born when high five came out. You know? You just talk, bro.
Oh my god, that's the age difference right there. That's mad.
Hey, you know why we're on social media? So your clothing brand, Love Don't Fade.
Yep.
Where did that name come from?
See, with that name,
Yeah,
right,
that's
it
a
was
good
me and...
Good name though. Quite nice.
Yeah, that is a sick.
So it was me and Anas, yeah. I think we were at your house, innit?
I was on FaceTime.
FaceTime. So this is when we thought of the idea. It's like the next day, right? When we thought of doing a clothing brand. So he FaceTimes me. I'm eating food as well at this point in time.
Yeah.
Right? So he's like, yo, we need to think of a name. So we brainstorm like hella names. Just like literally, we just go back and forth, yeah.
What were some of the other names?
Huh?
If you remember.
What was some other
I'm
names?
not
Because
even
you said
too
some
sure.
funny names, bro.
I'm not even too sure.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of one of them.
He wasn't really listening though. He was messaging a girl. I'm not gonna lie. He wasn't really listening.
I will think of it later on. But what's it called? So then, did you say them? Did I say it?
I said it.
You said it.
What happened was we got to a point where it was just like I couldn't think of nothing. So I was like, forget it for a little bit and then we'll see if we can come back to it. So I was just scrolling on my phone and I was like, let me just play a little bit of music, innit?
Yeah.
And I'm going through an unreleased song and I see the name. I'm like to Aameer, like, what do you think about the name Love Don't Fade? It's from an artist, a very well-known artist. And then he's like, that name's
Leicester?
sick. Yeah, from Leicester.
Is it race?
Sick.
Yeah, really.
Oh, tight race, man.
Yeah, you know he's gonna come for that P, you know. You blow up, he's gonna come for that P.
Nah, I've watched his podcast before. He said most of his unreleased music was made before he even became an artist. It was made way before all of it. So we'll see where it goes, innit? If he tries coming for it. But yeah, that's
Don't come for it,
that's how the name came. That's how the name come.
That's sick.
And then from that, you started thinking of ideas.
Yeah. So then from that, right, at that moment, I hopped on what's it called, an app, right? I didn't have my computer, nothing like that, because I smashed it in when I was angry. I'm not even lying about it. I recently got it fixed though. So then, obviously, I was editing it on my phone.
Yeah.
And
What, like making logo?
making logos and everything. Like, it was all done from my phone.
Yeah.
And then, what's it called? We made mock-ups as well. We were on
We made
FaceTime
quite a
like,
few,
what,
yeah.
about 3-4 o'clock in the morning. From literally 9
crazy.
o'clock. So we were going back and forth.
It was just ideas that never really stuck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we were like, if I was a customer, would I wear that? No.
Yeah.
So then
That's what you got to think
Exactly.
Yeah,
about.
you got.
'Cause
Would I wear it?
Yeah.
it's like something that you gotta think that everyone would wear.
Yeah,
It's not like just for yourself. You see what I'm saying? So then we had like some heavily designed stuff, but we're like, yo, realistically, there's gonna be a certain amount of people wearing it. So we came out with something that's simpler and it looks more decent in a way.
And did you designing this on your phone, yeah?
Yeah. So we done it on my phone, and then obviously on my next drop, I'm gonna do it on computers and everything like
Yeah, proper.
that proper.
So wait, have you had a drop before? Or this is your like
No,
first
my
this is
first
the first
drop.
thing.
So is it going to be just one thing or has it got a couple of things coming?
It's a short set basically for summertime, obviously.
Okay.
So it's gonna be in 3 different colors.
Of 3 different colorways, yeah? And okay, so the brand, we done the inspired to start it. So yeah, what is the mission and the core values if you don't know what that means? Kind of.
So what's the mission of the
Yeah,
business
like what?
basically?
Why did you do this? Obviously to make money. That's the main mission. Obviously you said that already. But where do you want this to go?
I want it to go like basically 2 people. Obviously, that's my main target. But like, I want it to have a message to people as well.
Yeah.
So like, obviously, love, it doesn't fade. People abuse it in some type of way.
Yeah,
realistically. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that my brand.
We're getting into a deep combo, yeah. This guy starts. Man said love don't fade. It doesn't do it, man.
It don't though. Realistically, let's be
Love
honest.
for your parents and that. Isn't it?
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
the
you know,
thing.
don't fade.
You see what I'm saying? No, but it's like we want to spread like positivity in it.
Yeah.
Type of
That's
way.
what I'm saying. It is a positive message.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah, what makes your brand unique in the current market?
Do you want to answer?
I don't know. What would you say?
Okay.
This is more like
So
unique.
what's unique about my brand is, yeah, and what it is going to be unique as well in the future. So let me start off and speaking from now. So with my clothes, right, it's high quality. So like, have you ever been in essentials like tracksuits? Have you ever felt the quality?
Yeah,
It's
good
gonna be higher than that, like the quality of it, and it's also gonna have puff printed embroidery, which is obviously once again unique because you don't really see that many clothing brands wearing.
Oh,
it.
you're talking
Obviously,
about hoodies and stuff, yeah?
yeah, we're gonna have
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
everything.
Okay, so the hoodie, yeah, what brand is it and like what is it? Do you know the GSM of it and shit and like that?
Yeah, yeah.
It's bespoke, so like it's our own garment. It's built from scratch. Literally
Yeah.
the garment roll.
Sick.
Oh, sick.
So that's what makes it unique.
That's
'cause
sick.
So we
you
get
see
to
half
pick
of
the cotton, all of that. It's all, like basically all ours, what we want on the hoodie.
Oh,
The
that's
other
sick.
man just get you can get them
That's
from
what I'm
different
saying.
companies.
Yeah.
They're already made and then just brand it yourself.
That's what I'm saying. That's
And
what
what-
makes us unique.
We've been offered to do that. We've been offered to do that, but it's just like
You'd rather
at the end of the day, you'd be able to sleep better knowing the whole thing's yours than that like the hoodie someone else's and just the printing's yours.
You know all this shit? Where did you learn all this shit from?
So where did I learn all of this from?
Yeah, like you got to get your own comms, you got to get your own role in that. Because other man just get, like I said, just get.
They'll find someone else to do it. Do you know what I mean? They'll pay someone
I
else to
say
do it.
it's like a middleman that we had in between, right?
Yeah.
So he was like, I can happily do you, what's it called, the garment where it's selected for you. You just got to put your print on.
Yeah.
But I was like, realistically, I don't want to go sleep knowing that this garment's already been made. Because then at the end of it, if there's something wrong with the garment, it's just gonna be your brand getting the negative
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you're just losing money and it's just coming out of your pocket, realistically.
Yeah.
If the whole
If you want to
garment,
succeed, it has to be perfect.
there you go.
Yeah.
And it was more expensive by all means, but it's just like I'd rather go down the expensive route, play it safe,
Yeah.
than me going down the cheaper route and then my brand not lasting. Because all these TikTok brands that you see, right? I'm not trying to call out no one in that, but realistically, you see half of their brands in it. It's all just like printed stuff, and that's about it. That's why they died down really quick.
Yeah.
It's just that silk
'Cause the
screen
quality,
print, innit?
innit?
That's
Yeah,
it. It's
exactly.
literally, that's all it is.
So
What's your target audience?
So my target audience, you see what I'm saying? It's my target audience.
Do you know what it is? Yeah. Go on,
Yeah,
who's your target audience?
I'd say what's it called, like teenagers, whoever wants to wear it, realistically, but mostly
There's not really a target audience because it's not where. Let's say you look at Trapstar, yeah, most teenagers are gonna really be wearing that. You're not gonna really find someone older. But our brand it ain't got a target like that because it's about love. That's the whole brand,
Yeah, I like that.
and everybody falls in love at one point.
You got drip star, trap star, all that nonsense
Yeah, man.
star, and
Mother non-stop. No, but so who do you think is another brand like your lot? So like you said, okay, you've got say Cortez, you got Trapstar,
Yeah.
you got Tripstar, like you said.
you got so many of them
You've got
now.
that other one, Hoodmade or what is it called?
Hoodrich.
Hoodrich, that's
Yeah,
it.
Hoodridge.
So who do you think is like your one? Like you said, them man, that's for mainly younger guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like when you're on road doing
Yeah.
whatever. So your lot's gonna be a bit different. Who do you think is compared to? That's what I'm trying to
You're going essentials, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, essentials.
Yeah,
essentials and that type of
Practically, yeah.
Yeah.
Because would you like class their quality like up there?
Essentials, yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
got
But essentials always is like you look at all those brands you've just said. It's always like one higher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's like one sophisticated brand out of all of those you've just named. Like you'll never.
And like we said, it's plain as well. Like you man said,
Like you may
simple.
you may catch someone my age rocking an essentials, but you will not catch someone my age rocking a drip star or trap star.
Yeah.
Hoodmade.
You have to have a question with yourself if you're wearing that at my age.
So you said your target market is how did you identify that? Like why did you aim for that whole market and not just a certain Hoodrich market?
once again, yeah, it kind of like we seen our clothes, and then me and Anas were like, realistically, it's not gonna be an audience where it's just like youngsters wearing it and all of this.
Yeah.
Like we seen that. Obviously, we're going back to his point. It's love. Everyone falls in love at one point or another, right?
But you
it's
fall
just
in
people-
love as soon as you're born, innit, man. Your parents fall in love.
Agreed. But like, you see what I'm saying? It's just one of them,
Yeah, I
like-
hear that. What I was gonna say.
But are you gonna strictly stay with like what sort of things are you gonna bring out on the first drop? Is it just gonna be hoodies or is it just gonna be like tees? Are you gonna be doing caps? What sort of thing are you gonna be going down? What route?
See, really, yeah. What I would say is, again, going back to the unique point that you made, Jay. With our brand, it'll get to a point where what's it called? We'll interact with our customers. So we'll ask them like, "What do you guys want to see? Give us like recommendations, this that." Because at that point, it doesn't feel like we're just force feeding our clothes into them. You see what I'm saying? You understand?
are
We're giving them like information which they can choose from. That way, it brings us as a unique as well.
Are you gonna do it like you know what Supreme did? Like back in however long. Like I know Supreme was a big thing, and then they'd
What, like
release a
drops?
certain amount.
Yeah.
And then when it drops, it's gone, and then you're off. You're on to the next. One,
Yeah.
on to the
That's-
next design.
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking to do?
yeah.
Basically, that's what I'm kind of getting the
Yeah,
gauge.
yeah.
Yeah. That's actually a good idea. You know what?
No,
Because
it is a
obviously
good idea. So
It's a
the
sick
next
idea.
question I'm gonna ask you is hard, yeah. Why would I'm a customer and I seen your lot's thing, why am I gonna go to your lot's thing instead of essentials, for example?
You can answer that.
Unique selling point, you know.
Yeah, it's all about how you market it, innit?
Yeah.
If I am able to market it better than essentials, then of course you're gonna come to me over essentials.
So how are you gonna market it? That was my next question, but you put me into it.
How are we gonna market it?
You
I'll
said to
take
me
that.
earlier through social media, but how?
Okay, so with our first drop that's coming out, only a certain amount of people know this, right?
Yeah.
I haven't really made it clear to the public. But me and Anas, we're gonna have a video shoot.
Okay.
So we're gonna be wearing obviously our clothes, promoting them. It's gonna be like a whole video shoot with professional videographers and everything. And then after that, we're gonna have a photo shoot, and then we're just gonna send it out everywhere. So I'm saying like on TikTok, all social media platforms.
So I see there's a few brands in Leicester, yesterday, for example, and they use a lot of so the influencers in it on social media. Have you got any relationships with anyone that you can give it to so far, or is that going to come about after, you reckon?
Or do we see
Nah,
on Dragon's Den?
we have a few relationships with a few people in Leicester.
Yeah. And is that going to be one of the avenues you're going to...
We might go down that route. It just depends, really.
And you know this first drop, that's coming out. When do you say it's coming out?
I would say
There's not an exact date yet.
before
yeah.
July, like in the first week of July, it should be out.
And well, how are you gonna do it? Because obviously it's your first drop. So how you gonna drop it on the market? You're gonna do the ticket thing. What are you gonna do? You're gonna just announce this is what we've got. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, basically.
And how? Okay, so let's say your first design goes within a week.
Yep.
How quick do you think you can get the next design up and ready for sale?
Quite
Because
soon.
obviously you've got to get things turned around now because you've got the ball rolling. Because if you've got a good, let's say a good feedback from the first one, and obviously you've got to look at the second one straight away.
You say you've done your first drop, and man say, "Oh, this is good. I love
Yeah,
the quality,
exactly.
I love the design. I want the next one. When's the next one?
Yeah, exactly. How long is that going to take?
And who's going to design it? And then how long is the manufacturing process?
No, we design it again. 100%. 100% we design it
So
again.
do you guys have designs in place already?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got designs already.
So how many designs do you guys have in place?
We've got loads.
Okay.
We've got edited designs, but we're not finished with it. But it's something we might go back to in the future, depending on how well the first one goes.
Cool. Fair.
And how did you learn all that design stuff as well?
How did you?
We didn't learn it. It's just we tried.
Came to our mind. It
was trial and error.
But like, what do you use? What?
Yeah, what apps do you use?
So we use this app called FLYP, but obviously we're gonna get rid of that app because we're gonna start using like proper
Professional
apps.
ones.
Yeah.
apps.
No, but you know what? You have to start everything. That's what I done. You know when I used to make my reels, started on something up, then we had to start paying and stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
But you got to start
You
somewhere.
have
So
to, man.
what do you just do it? Do you do like hand drawings and stuff, or just on iPads and phones and stuff?
Just on iPads.
Yeah, literally.
Digital.
Yeah.
Digital, everything.
And both of you, what experience do you both have? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what experience?
what
have
experience do you
Obviously,
like
you
have?
thought of an
Like,
idea,
no
but why do you
experience.
think this is going to work?
None.
As in what experience? Like, what are you on about?
Dude, like your parents was in the business, clothing business, or anything like that?
My family's been in the clothing business, but it ain't. My family's not been in that type of clothing business where they're making their own clothes and just releasing it like that.
But like you got clothing, like me, I can say, yo, my dad used to make clothes and that, and so I'm from a clothing background.
Yeah, my granddad used to make clothes.
Oh yeah,
My dad used
Yeah.
to make clothes as well.
yeah.
oh, so there you go.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
but-
and I already knew that.
No. But personally, we've got no experience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
personally,
if
we've
you
got no
grew up
experience.
around it, or if you've got it in the family,
like-
then I think it makes it easier.
We've had a barber
Yeah.
episode, where like they're not no intention to become a barber, but hey, became
It's
a
in their
barber.
blood, innit?
It's in their blood because it's in the family, innit?
Now with us, I don't think I've ever had an intention to go down the clothing route
Yeah.
until
It was
about
written,
what?
man.
Until about 7-8 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's when we thought of it, and then we've
Then
got here.
when you discussed it with family, what did they say?
My mom, she was she didn't really mind it.
Yeah.
She was kind of happy. She's like, "Fine, you're doing something."
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
something positive. It's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I gave you like an opportunity to come on here as well, to be honest, because I think it is positive what you're doing, and I just want other people you all lot say to see you lot and say, yo, these men are doing something good. Let's go for it. So
Exactly. Someone asked me, oh yeah, if I had an idea of how to make money when I was 15, I don't want to repeat what I'd probably be doing. But big to you guys for doing what you're doing, man. Honestly, massive respect.
Okay, so we've had a guy called Chris Desai come on a few episodes ago, and he was all about sustainable clothing. Have you ever thought about that? Like, you know, fashion, they say that fashion, like you lot follow fashion, it turns around very quickly.
Yeah.
How are you going to keep up with that when it comes? Because right now you're saying, like, for example, essentials, right now it's in fashion, but sooner or later, either they'll have to change their like fashion or whatever they're doing, or they're going to drop off in it. So how are you not going to keep up?
So, in all honesty, whatever like the market is, isn't it? We'll switch our clothing to that attire.
Okay.
So, And we'll be quick with it as well. We're not gonna delay or nothing like that. It could turn over within any second. Like tomorrow, I could wake up and puff prints are not in Thingy Market anymore.
Yeah, that's what
Do
I'm
you know
about
what
to say. That's what I'm saying. Puff print, I don't think it's going to be in the market forever.
Exactly.
No.
It'll only be temporary. Like mark my words, it'll be like what till the end of this year or around Christmas time, and that's it. There's no more puff print. Obviously, we already got our backups and that, so we probably stick with embroidery or like something else like 5D puff print, like 5D. Like, with 5D, what's it called? Our supplier was telling us, right? Barely anyone in the clothing market does that, and it's unique.
So you've
that could be
got the
USP.
opportunity of starting something different yourself, innit?
Yeah.
That's sick.
I
I know that there's a lot of suppliers doing that. It's iridescent ink and stuff like that,
yeah.
which is next level. That looks mad.
And all your garms, are they made in UK?
Abroad.
Abroad.
And have you not been to where they're making?
No. Not yet.
Soon. It'll happen, man. Financial, who's backing it all? You're doing it both yourself?
Nah.
For ourselves.
That's sick.
That is sick, man.
That's
You're like
sick.
Sage.
100%, man.
Next question, have you got a business plan?
What do you mean by that?
So business plan, like, you need to know your strengths, weaknesses. You need to see where your target audience is. You've kind of got it, but do you know how much your garm's going to cost you to make?
Yeah.
Do you know
No, we know all of that. Yeah, we know all of that.
All of that.
Yeah.
And then your sizing wise, so when you get
We know
your
all of
first
that.
drop,
Yeah, we know all of
all
that.
that
Yeah.
bit.
All of that sorted.
So even all that, who taught you that?
No one.
Literally just
No one.
from ourselves.
Yeah, but like, obviously you can't
Apprentice,
just wake up one day and know it in your head. You must
Yeah, I mean,
watch
it's all
something.
out.
Nah, it's all.
Did
It's
someone teach you? Did you watch YouTube?
It's research, innit?
Yeah,
When you're going into a clothing brand, it's also like you have to work out, oh, this is how you make a hoodie, or this is what goes onto the hoodie, and this is the cotton you need for to make the hoodie. It's all a lot of research.
You man are making it sound like it's easier, you know, but I know you know.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's
What I'm
not.
trying to
It's
get
hard.
at
It's
is what
hard.
work is put behind the scenes to make all this shit happen.
Hours, bro. Honestly.
Yeah,
Like, honestly, yeah, look, I work in this business, yeah. If a customer tells me I want a hoodie, yeah, you go onto our website, you type in hoodie, there's about 50 to 100 different options. So what we're trying to get to is, how did you decide, you know what, this style, this is the one.
And we're going to make it ourselves.
And we're going to make it. How did you come to that?
As I said, going back to the essentials point, right?
Yeah.
So I've got a few pieces of essentials, hoodies, and all of this, right? So I was like, their quality is better than any other quality that I like own of other garments and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like Tannis, why not? Yeah, why don't we just up them up a little bit and make our quality a bit higher than this? Yeah. And he was like, let's go ahead. So we researched on what quality and what they
The
use,
GSM, the fabric, the cotton, everything.
from top to bottom. And that way we told our manufacturer that, yo,
Yeah, how do you find this manufacturer?
how do we find this manufacturer? Through a middleman.
Oh, the middleman, yeah.
Yeah,
Online and all that. Or you
No, we know him in person.
We know the middleman in person.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
If you know them in person, that's even better.
Yeah.
So obviously you said drop like beginning of July. Have you got any samples at yard yourself? Like you've seen it, this how it's going to be or not yet?
No, it's
can't-
coming hopefully very soon.
I'll
that's the
tell
plan.
you the date, innit? Shall I give you a date? But I can't promise nothing.
Yeah.
Because it depends if it gets declared or not
Okay.
at the airport. But what's it called? May 11th.
May 11th, yeah.
Let's just say
No,
half-
June 11th. Sorry.
Let's just say halfway through next month. Let's just say halfway
June
through next
11th,
month.
Challenges. What challenges have you faced so far? Because obviously you just open up a bit, but it sounds like you must have bare challenges.
Do you want to answer
Yeah.
that one?
What challenges? You answer it.
When we first started, obviously the main challenge was finding a supplier.
Yeah.
And honestly, some of these suppliers just take the mick. Like he's been offered and I've been offered. Like I was talking to a supplier one time and he was telling me if you want a hoodie, you have to pay £80 for the hoodie for what requirements you want. £80 for the hoodie, no printing, no packaging, no nothing, no labels, nothing on the hoodie. So then I'm thinking, okay, cool, I pay £80, then I pay, let's say like £20, £30 for the printing, shipping, all of that. I pay for the packaging. How much am I going to sell it for?
Yeah.
I'm not an established brand to be selling for like £500 a hoodie.
Exactly.
It's not, you don't make money off it.
It's not. Yeah, it's not attainable.
So obviously that was like the main challenge, like carried on looking. And then it was getting so annoying because we just kept getting offered like £50 a hoodie with nothing on it. We got offered like £40, but even then, we're not an established brand to be selling it at such a high
That's what
price.
prices are, man, to be honest with you. If you're looking at small businesses trying to get it.
And obviously, like you said, you're gonna have a limited drop. What numbers are we talking? Do you know yet, or you're not yet?
No, that we haven't. I don't know. Have you?
For one of the drops, right? I do know that we're gonna have exclusive clothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only gonna be 99 pieces for one of the drops. I do know. That'll probably be like
And
our
that's
third
throughout
drop.
the whole drop, yeah?
Our third drop.
Okay. Also, you planned that much ahead?
And you know, with your drop, is there like a link to every single clothing? Are you gonna do
Yeah, are they like...
Is there sort of the same sort of?
Is it like subject matter to it?
Yes, that's the word. Subject matter.
I'm not too sure.
See, with that, right? You gotta let time decide that. In all honesty, because
So that's a yes.
once again, it's following back the trend thing, innit?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Adapting to the trends.
But obviously, the name would still be there. Like the name wouldn't disappear.
Okay, so this next question is for both of you. For the first drop, what's the main aim? And what's your goal? And what do you think? What's your goal? And you're going to say, yeah, I've achieved that for the first drop and I'm happy.
Now, how many people we sell our product to?
Yeah. Or not even sell our product. Do you want to get it out there? Do you want
To let people know, like, we finally like released it, so like people, so I can like go out and see people like actually wearing it.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
See, with me, yeah, I would want at least 300 people to buy it. Yeah, it's a high target, but
Don't worry, man. 298. You got two here, man.
So you lot have said that you self-taught everything, you've researched. If you do want advice, who do you go to?
advice with me, I personally just go to my father, you know,
Yeah.
because like you just
Same. I would go to my family as well.
But then if it's something like it's something that's minor, we don't need to ask anyone. We'll just probably resort just back to each other. We just
Do you know this? Like, obviously, you know, you're going out, you're starting a brand now. Like, did you have the support from your friends and stuff? Because obviously, like being in the circles you're probably in now. I don't know what the generation's like now, but I mean, not a lot of them are on what you two are on. And did they just be like, "Look, guys, you can't do it"? Did they get any of that?
So
No, not really.
one story. I've got this one story, yeah.
Go on.
This guy, exactly, if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. And I can't put it out.
He's watching it.
He's watching.
So, obviously, with my app, right, it's not the best of apps. I'll tell you that now, realistically. Yeah. But to what I've showed the middleman, the supplier, it's something that me and him have only seen.
Yeah.
Whatever everyone else seen, they just see that. We know the ins and out of it, basically. So we've added additional changes towards our brand.
Okay.
Like towards our garments and everything. But once again, the audience, they can't see that. And I don't blame them.
It's behind the scenes.
It's behind the scenes. You see what I'm saying? Once it drops, then you can see it.
Yeah.
But this one guy, so comes to my college, right? And he was talking the most, innit? And someone told me that, yo, he was talking the most. I'm like, cool. So I confronted about it.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, yeah, bro, it's because what's it called? You're doing this, you're doing that, and all of that. I'm like, bro, at least I'm doing something.
We're trying to give you advice.
He's trying to give me advice, but guess what he does as a hustle? I'm not trying to put him in the dust or nothing, but he scams people for a tenner, for 10, 15 quid at max.
Oh my God.
I'm like, you can't be telling me advice.
No, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
man.
then he was like, oh, it looks like B&Q uniform. I was like, banging.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like B&Q.
No, you know what it is, yeah, bro? When you start something, yeah, you're always going to have haters.
That's
No,
what I'm saying.
it wasn't that. It wasn't only that. He didn't finish the story. The reason he got so annoyed at him is because not only I was like to him, fair enough, he can hate. People are gonna hate whatever we do in life, yeah. So that's like normal. But what he decided to do, this guy, he went and messaged other people and influenced them to say that, oh, it was bad. When at first, when we asked these lot about it, they were like, yeah, it's good. So then he's gone and told these like, oh, look how dead it is, and these lot were obviously saying, yeah, it's so dead. Then obviously he got vexed because he's like, if you want to hate, fair enough, go hate, but then don't get other people to start hating as well. If they want to hate, they're gonna hate anyway.
Because they didn't hate before.
No, they didn't hate before. That's why.
You always got that one knobhead. Knobhead. Do you know what I mean? There's always that one in it.
Life, innit? No, but obviously, how will you deal with that in the future if you become big and the people tell you, yo, this is not it?
That's their opinion, innit? Nah, it's just their opinion, innit?
If it's a person that's actually trying to give us advice, then my ears are open for you. Honestly, I'm not gonna put you down, nothing like that. But if it's a guy just trying to be one knob,
Negative,
then I'll be like,
man.
at least I'm getting money inside my pockets at the end of the day. See what I'm saying?
Question that I forgot to ask you a bit before, yeah. Did you know, for your drops, have you got a whole lookbook, or is it just like you said, just 3 sets coming out this time?
Right now,
It's just 3 sets. Right now, it's just 3 sets.
Well, how much did you say no to get these 3?
A lot in it, man.
Wallahi.
It was
A lot.
It was
A lot.
like if you, my bad. if you put it in like a sense, yeah. What holidays was it that we were like proper grafting? It was somewhat holidays, yeah, like around, I don't know, I think it was
Summer holidays, no?
No,
No, it wasn't Christmas. It was summer holidays.
it was
Last
one
year.
of them half
What,
terms,
last
bro.
year?
Yeah. So it's really
Oh no, wait. Oh, after summer, there's a half term minute before December holidays.
Yeah.
It was that. It was the
that.
holidays.
Whatever holidays it was, yeah. But in that holiday, yeah, we were grafting to the point where
You man were inside.
Literally, we were at my house.
literally we were grafting to a point where, you know, taking a sip of water,
Yeah.
it would hurt your throat. That's how much we were talking.
So you man really want this, innit?
Yeah.
Literally.
Because like obviously we took our time with it because
Yeah.
I'm not over here to release some, you know, next level stuff and it dies down in the space of a month. If I rather take my time
And have
producing
longevity,
it,
innit?
and it'll stay for longer.
Yeah,
So that's why
yeah.
I haven't rushed into anything. And I've even told them like, yo, let's not rush into it. We can take our time, and afterwards, yo, it'll pay off.
You gotta
And
make sure your foundation's strong, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Because
Yeah.
it's the first impression, realistically.
Yeah, big time.
And when I said about business plan before, obviously the short term plan, you said you're trying to sell 300 cars. You need to have obviously your short term goals. What's your long term goals? If it does survive, where do you want to be in like say 2 years, 5 years? And like, do you want to say you want to be beside Essential? Do you go to a shop and see Essential, you see you lot, or do you aim further than that?
So with the way I see it, yeah, with my visions, I feel like in the space of 3-4 years, it could go somewhere, and I'm not even denying it. And I would probably want like my own shop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, we have our own shop, which is like where our clothes are. But once again, it's not even like full of our clothes because then it just ruins the limited
Yeah,
quality and stuff. So I would have like places in different locations around the UK. So I have like one in Leicester, one in Birmingham, one in London. Actually, not Birmingham. I don't trust that place, man. Probably Manchester, but that's about it.
Yeah, Brooklyn's a bit dead, man.
All right, so look, this is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, this is just my suggestion.
Yeah.
What I would do if you lot's got a good brand, and what if it was mine. So I'd give it to, like I said, you know, like influencers. There's a few in Leicester, and like even rappers, like you said, maybe even JJ raves. Offer it them, like message.
No, I don't
them,
think we
say,
can give it to Reese.
You might use this thing. Yeah, but
now
this-
you're gonna have to.
there's a few minutes in Speed Mills. You just got to reach out to all these. Like, say, yo, here's our gums. We're going to drop it soon. Do you mind wearing it when you're going out, put it on the social media or whatever? You start like that. And then, like you said, you you just said about the shops thing, yeah? You don't want to be just your brand. Have pop-up shops where it can just be your brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get me? That's how you start. And then you get up. And then hopefully you get out there. Like you said, your aim is to see man in Leicester wearing it, innit?
Yeah.
But then that's your short-term aim.
That's a short term, aim.
And your long-term aim, you want to see man everywhere.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, you want to see
100%.
man's in the US rocking it. You want to see man's
100%, 100%.
100%, of course.
But that's when you know
Think
you've like
big.
made it, fam. Realistically, like big time.
Yeah.
Now just imagine, yeah, this is
countries
obviously, I'm just saying because you said US thing, and Sench is big in US. Imagine if Sench wore your thing, yeah.
Yeah,
Them
that's
man-
it.
Yeah.
One man to wear your thing.
Just
Gone.
Central C and that's it. It's all gone.
It's all over, game over.
And you can go ban for ban.
M for M.
Oh shit, man. But
That song is so dead.
it's been a good episode.
Yeah, man,
It's
sick
a bit of a short
episode,
one, but
yeah.
it's been a good one.
Yeah, man,
I wish
really
you lot
good.
all the best for the future.
100%.
Support your thing. If you don't ever need more support, just give us a shout. And good luck, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Good luck, bro. Nice meeting you guys as well, man.
You know what? I forgot to ask actually. How did you two man know each other?
Yeah, how did you two meet?
I don't know. How did you ask to me?
College.
It was through beef, I swear. Was it through beef?
Through
Nah.
beef.
I think it was through beef.
Oh yeah, he's saying summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was through beef.
Are you not in college or school, or you just about?
I'm in
finished?
secondary
Yeah,
school.
he's in
he's in
secondary.
college.
I'm in college.
Oh, you're in college already, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's sick.
So you nearly finished it, so you're gonna graft out all summer now.
Something like that.
Trying to get it.
End the beef, man. Love don't fade.
Anyway, man, you know, man, you gotta rep your brand.
That's
bro.
it, man.
You gotta be
real.
comfortable to you guys. You get me now.
100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the best for the future.
Everyone do sponsors.
Got the sponsors. Big up Zap Me Up
Yeah.
every time.
Big up man-made barbers.
This guy-
Yeah, I got my hat on no more.
Big up Mama's Kitchen. Big up Imbrief Designs. Big up Pyro 2. Oh, this week we got Jordan 4 Cores. They're big trainers, you know.
Yeah,
I wish
man,
I had
they're
them,
nice.
but I don't.
Big up Flexi car hair.
Flex-
Skirt, skirt.
Skirt. And big up RS Class and Glazy Limited.
Yeah, man.
And Big up, that's the podcast you do each
Always,
and every time.
each and every time.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.